so our old skidder can't pull a cable out of it. I thought it was out of fluid, but Dwight swore it was the brake liner again. So we tried fluid didn't work. So we tore into the old skidder. We're fixing to tear into the old skidder and see what's going on. Probably gonna be that brake liner again. And what we got to do is I welded a little holder in there, so to speak, to hold that brake. The brake's not bonded to the brake pad or the band. It's not on the band anymore, so it just kind of floats in there. Anyway, it's went past that apparently and seized up that the drum that holds the cable. So anyway, we're gonna tear into that thing and see what we got. Light.
Camera.
I don't reckon we got a hammer, do we?
Hold one, looks like.
It's not a hammer.
I don't know, let me look. Go. What's the solution there? Cut a piece of that off?
Yeah. It ain't gonna go back, it's gonna go out. That's my thoughts on it. It ain't no good no how. I mean,
No.
what are you doing there?
What?
Oh, just being nosy.
Yeah. It's the brake lining. Probably 100% asbestos. Did you get your finger?
Oh no, no, I wouldn't smash a fingerprint off. No, no, wouldn't do that. That would be just rude. Shine up through there and see if there's more crap up in there. Is there? It's got to come out. I don't care about your camera.
It looks like it's all behind it.
Move your camera, let me look.
Okay. You gotta push it back in there.
Where's that little one?
Little what?
A small, thin one. Did I worked on this with?
I don't know.
her right back down there. I don't know why that thing all of a sudden got to be stuck.
Does it not want to go back in there now?
Nope, I don't. Can't see a reason for it not to.
Here. Ow.
Can't keep it on.
You get it?
I think so. Look in there to you?
Yeah.
Alright, now did you set your thing?
Set my phone.
Release it or set it or
No,
what?
I hadn't done that. You want me
You
to?
have to do it because we gotta we got to take that line.
There you go.
Where's our little tools?
The parts come back up.
Oh, 5/8 and that long branch. See them?
Yep.
Open, face open.
I know what it is. I'm looking for it.
Get them out.
All right.
I can see air in there. wonder.
Isn't it tapped? I mean, look in there. There's some smaller ones. Here.
Oh, we've rounded it off so bad. Oh, it worked no more. Oh, blinds you forever. Just need it in there where I can see if that's moving.
Certainly does not look like it.
That's just gonna be. I got it. It looks like it's moved some.
Yeah, it looked like it, like maybe a
I mean, like
32nd of an inch, but it does look like it's moved.
Have we got any spray in here? I doubt it.
I doubt it. You want me to pee on it?
Yeah, that helped.
And break that rust down.
No, it's caused more. Bend this.
Yep.
Boy, that wasn't hard to bend at all. Back here is not very. Not doing much. Bending down under a little bit.
I see that. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't either.
Explain what you're bending there and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's a factory improvement. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that sounded real good, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
Just dimpled the middle. I don't think it broke nothing.
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a piece back here. So explain what I'm doing. So this brake right here, that should be solid. That should be glued to this. So all you folks out there who are saying, well, dummy, it needs to be replaced. Yeah, it does. They designed this pin right here. It goes through the other end of this band. This band goes all the way around this drum, okay? The other end of it is an eye right here. This bolt goes through the eye. In order to get this band out, this pin has to come out, okay? This is cast steel. Goes in back here into cast steel. Cast steel and brake fluid. If you've ever been around the two, you know where it went. This thing might as well be welded in by a master welder. What we were looking at a while ago, it actually looks like it might have moved a little bit. We lubricated it. I actually heated this thing with a torch till my nerves pills gave out. I was first going to burn my skidder down. Just terrifying, frankly. So anyway, that's why that bolt's sticking in there, because that's threaded so you can pull it. But if it's froze fast, you're not pulling anything. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's why we don't replace this band.
So explain the piece of metal and all that, the way you fixed it the first time.
So what happens is this band, since it's loose, when you winch, when this drum goes this way, it pulls the brake lining forward. Well, it goes forward until it goes underneath the other end of the brake lining, which wedges it in there, and just, you can't move it. I mean, it makes it so tight you can't pull cable. So that, I welded this little old piece on here, little old piece of sheet metal, over the end of it, hoping that it would stop the brake from hitting there. Once again, you know, country boy fix, but what else you gonna do? Park a skidder? You can't find these winches. If you do find them, they're $5, $6, $7, $10, $20, $175,000. So, I mean, you do what you got to do, and this is where we're at. We hope that, I hope, it's my hope, I can actually see, before you couldn't even determine where this pin started and the actual bore started. It was so solid. But now I can see a little bit, so we've been using it. We've actually skidded quite a bit of timber with it, and it been monkeyed up like this. So I'm just hoping it'll eventually free up enough to where we can pull it like they intended for you to pull it. But it is, I mean, there might be a, I don't know, surely there's a better design than to put a pin through cast. It just, you know, you could put a pin in there and made it flat, run a set screw in up against it, and, you know, not made it so tight so that it would have took a lot of rust to seize it up, and it would have worked around a little bit. Sure, that might have come loose and give you some trouble at some point, but it ain't got anywhere to go once you put that cap on it. It cannot go anywhere. So, engineers, think about it.
Anyway. You gonna put it back together?
Not really. I'd really like to spray it.
Well,
But,
go get some spray.
I mean, you done lost the day.
Yeah.
We could put something over this because you don't want this getting any nastier. We could put a But you can actually see. I mean, it's,
Yeah, you can see where the pin sits now.
yeah. And before, I promise you, you could not tell where one ended and the other began. You can see where a bead on it.
I'll tell you what we need. A slide hammer.
A slide hammer.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact, someone when our U-joint video, there was an old boy commented about how he has a C5, I don't know, a model after this one, C5C, I don't know what the
J, B.
whatever. Anyway, and he said his best reason to get that pin out, because I asked him about it, he seemed to have a lot of knowledge about them. Anyway, he said he'd put a slide hammer on it.
Yeah. Might work. I say we're gonna get some spray.
Yep.
Can't hurt nothing.
Soak her down.
See crap. Oops. I'm sure there's high dollar stuff somewhere that somebody says we need to use. I dang sure try.
You think it's moving?
I don't know. I mean, it's wiggling a little bit, I promise you that.
You can't ever get that right the first time.
Cross-eyed.
You think of that piece of wood?
No, all this. What's this wrench?
What is it?
9/16.
9/16. I ain't sitting on it.
You can get a slide hammer in there. Like that old boy was saying now. Far enough.
So like, why didn't they make it where if you when you just well, it may already be, but tighten that down and it'll pull it out.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Oops. That's the bottom of it right there.
Mm. Think it's moved?
I don't. But I think it's bound to help. So we put her back together and run it for 2 days and then tear it apart again.
Mm-hmm. Solid plan.
Half inch.
9/16.
This ain't.
No.
Half inch.
Looking at, hey, stop. Did you find 9/16?
Uh-uh.
Looking at bowl on the skidder.
You had it?
Yes, it's right there. Hooked up to the reducer or whatever you want to call it.
You know, Craftsman came up with that speed wrench thing, the little button you push here.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually, they had like a suggestion box. Like, I don't know if it's at their store, Sears.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's at their store or I would imagine it's been a while. Anyway, somebody made that suggestion. Said, hey, why don't you do put a release button in there where a detemp ball where they just fall off. And so Sears did it. Now this is maybe a urban legend, but Sears supposedly did it and didn't say nothing, give no credit to the dude that suggested it. And years later, they had to pay the family for that, for what they made off of it. Alright. So we got that greased without any kind of major problem. We got to put that outside van back on.
Yeah.
And then like that. You may have to release it.
Should already be released.
I mean, I may have to set it or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
It shouldn't be difficult to put on.
Well, Nothing should be difficult. That don't mean that it ain't going to be.